The National World War II Museum is the top attraction in New Orleans and one of the top in the United States, and for good reason, as it covers all aspects of the Second World War. The museum is spread over 6 acres in multiple buildings and has nearly 250,000 artifacts. We got there in the morning and they had to kick us out when the museum was closing. You can buy a second day pass pretty reasonably if you aren't able to fit it all in one day. There's so much to see, and it's all so well done. There must be at least 500 projectors displaying various videos from the war.
The war would take ordinary Americans on an unprecedented journey, a test of heroism and courage, of sacrifice and loss, to face moral choices that took our nation and the world beyond all boundaries.
The 30-minute movie Beyond All Boundaries is run daily on the hour from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It includes a 7-minute introduction, seen here, and a waiting room before entering the Victory Theater. No video or photos are allowed in the main theater. Executive producer Tom Hanks, in a 1-minute trailer on YouTube, describes it as an immersive 4D cinematic journey through the war that changed the world, shown exclusively in the museum's one-of-a-kind Victory Theater.
The United States Army has more horses than tanks, and when stacked against the great powers of the world, the American military ranks 18th behind Romania.
So why is the National World War II Museum in New Orleans? Well, because New Orleans is the home of Higgins Industries, the company that designed, built, and tested the Higgins boat, the amphibious landing craft that was used extensively by Allied forces in the D-Day landings. General Dwight D. Eisenhower said, "Andrew Higgins is the man who won the war for us. If Higgins had not designed and built those landing craft, we never would have landed over an open beach. The whole strategy of the war would have been different."
Unforgiving mountains. Here, the Germans, aided by horrible winter weather, will grind the Allied campaign to a halt for months.
The Allies must win air supremacy over Northern Europe, or the great invasion plan for spring 1944 will fail. It comes at a high price, as the U.S. Army Air Forces suffer 18,400 casualties. With the Luftwaffe defeated, the D-Day invasion is able to proceed. General Eisenhower assures his troops, if you see fighting aircraft over you, they will be ours.
The streets of Berlin lie vacant, obliterated, littered with bodies. Cities throughout Germany lie in ruin. Dresden, Aachen, Cologne, Dusseldorf. Across Europe, entire neighborhoods, villages, and cities are damaged or demolished. London, Warsaw, Stalingrad, Rotterdam. Centuries of human hope, knowledge, aspiration lie buried under rubble. Finally, on the morning of May 2nd,
At 10 a.m., there was complete silence. Could that be the end of it all? Ah, yes. There it is. The Germans are surrendering.
5 days later, German General Alfred Jodl meets with military leaders from the United States and United Kingdom and signs a document of unconditional surrender to all the Allied powers. The war in Europe is over. Allied soldiers, relieved, celebrate the end of the killing. The Nazis' dream of a 1,000-year Reich is finished.
The museum does an amazing job of telling the story of the American experience during World War II by telling why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. All generations will understand the price of freedom.
The United States is in danger of losing the war. A war America is ill prepared to fight. What Americans do have, however, is resolve.
You'll have to show you these small barracks.
Boys, originally, all of them all dead. Because it was my mother, my dad, two sisters, my brother, and myself.
When we entered the D-Day invasion of Normandy section, the museum employees gave us a 2-minute warning. The museum was closing, so we had to cover this section pretty quickly. If you'd like to learn more, the museum has a very active website, YouTube channel, and Facebook page. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.